Hello, Fabulous Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of May 2013. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an exciting month for you. And mainly it's exciting because, I think about this idea of Aquarians, and one of the more commonly used phrases for your sign and for people of your sign is this idea of marching to your own drumbeat, right? But I know that sounds really simplistic on the surface, but I like to think of it more as an absolute commitment and understanding that you have to live true to you, and you have to be willing to change. And wherever that change leads you, you don't necessarily owe anybody any explanations. But even if that means living your truth and being true to you is dramatically different from one moment to the next, it's really okay, as long as it is your truth. These are big themes for you this month on a lot of different levels. The first part of the month has very much to do with you sort of going within, understanding yourself more deeply, and understanding what this truth is that you need to live. Now, it doesn't matter not only what other people think of it or not, but I'm thinking more of, okay, you may have a job, you may have a certain persona that's very professional. Saturn is one of your co-ruling planets. But for all that, there is a part of you inside, even the most professionally dressed Aquarian, there's a part of you inside that has that understanding that there is something that is uniquely yours, and that is a prompt within you, and that ultimately that is the only thing that you are responsible for. And so the first part of the month is spent touching on that, spending some time alone, understanding what it is that truth is asking of you. I think about this idea of just being comfortable with yourself and your own company and your own skin. These are all themes that are very right for an Aquarian to feel, and an Aquarian is at its best, at his or her best, when you allow yourself to access that feeling. So as a part of this, I do see that wherever it is that you spend most of your time alone, for most of you, this is going to be the home base. There are going to be some changes. It looks like it's moving you towards greater beauty, more inspiration. It looks like you get the right ideas at the right time, the right opportunities, and all of that sort of comes together and converges in a way that allows you to further enforce a space that allows you to feel safe. But of course, this is always an inner process as well. And for many of you, maybe the external environment won't change so much, but it has much more to do with what's happening within you, within your own heart and mind, and within your own body as well, in terms of you feeling comfortable and at home within your own body. But as I said, for those more literally oriented Aquarians out there, yeah, there could be changes in where you live. There could be changes at home base. They happen very, very quickly, and they come with an element of surprise, but also an element of feeling like you ended up with the better end of the stick, if you will, with that you ended up with the better end of the deal, and feeling very delighted by that. It is towards the end of the month that we have another eclipse. So first we have the solar eclipse, huge beginnings, you being with you in a much deeper, significant, meaningful level. Then we have another eclipse. Now this is a lunar eclipse, and it's taking place in the sign of Sagittarius, but that is overseeing a part of the sky that is very much at home for you. So all those things that tend to matter for you most, those areas in which you feel most natural, you feel like you can sort of be you more readily, more easily, those environments, those situations, those people, all of that is magnified for you. And this further reinforces this idea of you living your truth, being your truth, embodying your truth, and only having to respond to that. Now, as part of this, there are going to be some adjustments in your friendships and the people that surround you and the dynamics that you're engaged in. It's as if you're seeing people very differently, and it's actually very good because it does look like you feel grateful. You feel blessed for the people who are there. You feel grateful for the perceptions and the new ways of looking at things that you have. You feel grateful for the changes that are taking place as well. All in all, it looks like the best of you is coming forward. But in order to really appreciate that the best of you is coming forward, you need to acknowledge what the best of you is inward. That's where the power is this month. that connection with what it is to be you. That's where the magic happens. Stay connected to that, pursue that, and stay true to that. And you'll find that just about every other opportunity to advance your life and to move towards the things that matter to you most become much more accessible to you.